What's up guys, I'm here at YCS Dortmund. As you can tell, I'm at the hotel and I've got my Unchained deck list. I couldn't decide what to play between Unchained and Purrely, so I figured I could do a deck profile on both lists of what I had played for the YCS. So right now I'm going to do a deck profile on the Unchained list, and I nearly made A2. The games I lost were winnable, apart from the last round where I really got screwed over in terms of like what I opened. If you want to see the Purrely list, let me know. I'm going to record it anyway, but if you guys below do want to see it, then I'll just upload it. If not, no problem. But I think you'll like that list. It's my approach to what I think Purrely should be played in an Unchained versus Purrely format. Cats versus dogs, basically. Yeah, in this list, you're going to see the spice that I played that won me the 2 OTS Championships last weekend. It's really good. Definitely think you're going to like it. I definitely think it's going to change how Unchained should be played moving forward. The deck's really strong. It's really strong. I'm just a bit rusty with the deck, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, I know Purrely way better. But yeah, Unchained's just fun. I like it. The deck's broken. But yeah, so let's get straight into the profile. I'm not going to explain all the basic stuff because by now you should all know it. So yeah, there's 3 tour guides. And then there's Rhino Warrior. You just have to play this package. So the only hand traps I played were the 3 Ash Blossoms. And
how did you find that, Jake, not playing multiple hand traps? Because obviously
I wanted to play, that's a good question. I wanted to play Imperm instead of Ash because I feel like Imperm is just turns off the talents and the frost, but also Imperm against Purrely is broken, and also Imperm at the right time against Unchained can be good once you know they've used the big dog in hand, which is the big blue dog, so the big red dog, so you can gain value from Imperm. And then in the following turn, you can just win the game. And also, it's nice in a big field tournament because there's 12 rounds. So you're going to play against a lot of like random decks as well. So Imperm's good because if you're against an anti-meta deck, you can set it in the right column just to turn off the Lara and QB1, for example. So it's nice, but Ash can just literally win you the game, especially when there's Branded around and Chimera. Also, against Purrely, if you use it at the right time, and even against Unchained, if you save it for the right time for when they summon from the deck, they're screwed. Their turn is just like over. So if you time Ash well, you're going to win more. So, and there's just no space for both. So 3 dogs and 1 blue, these make the deck. And then 3 baby blue, red and 1 baby blue. Next, 1 Sharama and then 1 of the Unchained Soul. You just have to play this ratio. You don't need more of these. You don't need more of these. You don't need more of these. You could play a second blue. Right. That's all I'm going to say, especially now when cards are being played that are changing the format, and you'll see that in the Purrely list anyway, why you should probably want to play a second of these.
There's also another monster, right, that's been argued about they should be playing it. It's typically a
Disaster. So right? You can play Disaster. I wanted to play Disaster, and I think actually it's correct moving forward because the monster doesn't need to be special summoned. So you could just summon it. It actually helps your flu matchup. In terms of space, I didn't add it. I knew I should have added it. I think it's a mistake to not play it. So definitely play Disaster moving forward. It does make your hands weird, but if you're going to a European YCS especially, you're going to gain more value playing Disaster in this type of field than you are if you play in an American event. Okay, so these are the monsters. Next, we have the spells. There's a lot of them. So we have Frosts. You need it in this deck. It's nice for consistency. It's just a beautiful card. Then we have 3 Prison. This card's insane. It's like the best rotor for any deck. Then we have 1 of the Trap. That's 1 of the spells. This card's nice. It's good against this type of field as well because it can turn off. It can destroy the Imperm if you need to destroy the Imperm before you start making big plays and go for game. It's another name to go to OTK. It helps you against the Purrely matchup as well for when you do XYZ Encore their Noir, and then it helps you enabilize game straight away because otherwise you're going to be playing into like them having 5 cards in their hand. Next, we have the Dark Contract package. You need these. It's just essential.
Applies a lot of pressure just on its own.
This plus any of these plus the 5 traps, it's just GG. And it's the Griffin combo. It's beautiful. You have to play it. Okay, next we have the Triple Frosts. Need it. Then we have Triple Talents. So my game last round that knocked me out was I'm against the luckiest branded player in the world, and I drew 1 Frost, 3 Talents, and 1 Juris Worm. And it's like,
you were going first, right?
I was going first, and in game 1 he ripped nib. He said he didn't rip nib, but he definitely ripped nib because he would have. There's many times it was better for him to nib me, and he ripped nib off the running card regained. Yeah. Disgusting. Okay, then we're playing 1 Duster, 1 Change of Heart. I like these.
In the main.
Yeah, you know what? I would wish I did. I wish I took the Duster out and played Monster Reborn.
Okay.
Because Yama triggers when it's special summoned, not when it's link summoned. Okay. So you can reborn Yama, get a name that you need, or you can reborn any of your names once your engine's gone, and you can play it. So you can go Frost reborn your Abomination, GG, or you can reborn your link 3, make Abomination. It's just game over. So I wish I played Mouse Reborn because it's a normal spell as well. You can get it with Frost.
Broken.
Then evenly matched.
Oh yes.
So this was broken last weekend, and this was one of the 4 spots that I didn't reveal because even though you saw 1, I didn't want you to see I played 2 because I didn't want people to realise how good it was in the format. And it was definitely a reason why I did quite well last weekend, just evenly on its own. A lot of players are playing into evenly, especially with Unchained boards, unless they're really solid with the deck where they're just ending on the Caesar and the Trap. This card's really good right now. I really like it, and also it just punishes a lot of decks because when they commit fully to the board, because you kind of have to against this deck, you just punish them with evenly. In main phase 2, you just make a nice Griffin lock and you're good.
Do you think going for, let's say, the next YCS or for the upcoming format with the new set, this is going to be a free of in the side?
Maybe we'll see. I think evenly is just really good in general, especially in a wide format like we're in. Okay, next up for the last traps, we're playing 3 escape and then 2 chamber. Don't need any more. I wanted to play 3 of these, but I didn't, and I actually like this a lot more than this. So in some ways, I think I should play 3 of these and 1 of these, if I'm completely honest.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so the list is 42. You can cut 1 of these, or you can even cut the evenly, but I'm definitely going to cut the talents to 2.
After that experience today.
It just wasn't, you just didn't need it.
Yeah, I mean, at least with the Frost, you can set your traps from deck and then you can just pop off from there.
Yeah, so I'd rather have 2.
Fair enough.
Okay, so the list is 42. I definitely want to bring it down to 41, so by cutting the Frost.
Cool.
Okay, wext we have the extra deck, and then we'll get into the side deck with the Spice.
Right.
So we're playing the Macacas, the 2 Yama. I didn't play 3. Don't need 3. Just don't play 3.
Okay.
Some people say you should play 3, but we're not. I played instead of the 3rd one, I played Goddess. This is great in a tier element format in round 1.
Yep.
They had the counter trap face down, the tier element counter trap. They had Sulik face down, and so they're Crime and Sulik, and then I just literally cleared their big guy, made this. And then they can't trigger because I've got this on the field, and then I just tap the game. Card's broken, really strong, need it. Next we have 2 Rage and 1 Anguish. You don't need any more of these. And 1 Abomination, you don't need more. 1 Unicorn, 1 Griffin, don't need any more. The DDD rank 3, I was thinking about cutting this, but I like it just because you can overlay this against like the flu matchup and stuff.
And what would you play instead? Would you be playing Beatrice?
I don't like the idea of it. I don't like the idea of it. I've seen some people playing Beatrice and then they're playing the Banshee to get Zombie World because the level 6 doesn't lock you in into Fiends
if you special summon
it from hand.
Yeah, and I think if you special summon it from hand, it does. If you special summon it from...
If you special summon it from deck, you're not locked in.
Yeah,
but you special it from hand, so the red boy, which is this guy, if you special summon it from hand, you're locked into Fiends. But if you don't special summon it from hand, you're not locked into Fiends.
That's why I guess Monster Reborn would also help you.
So yeah, but I mean, I don't like Beatrice. If I cut this, I would probably play just like, I don't know, I'll play something different. But,
sure.
But yeah, so then we're gonna play 2 Caesars. You don't want to change that. This card's
Machinex,
beautiful, and then a Zeus. So this is the extra deck 15. Simple. Most extra decks are like this.
Yeah, that's what I've seen pretty much from all the high tables. It's all very similar.
Going on. Okay, next to the side deck. Okay, so we have the 4 Bestials. You want to play a 4th one. Magma's the best, especially in a tier format as well. There's a lot of tier element being played today in this event. Yeah, not going to really explain much more on those.
What do you think about coming up for this event and YCS Bologna, for instance? I
mean, tier's just nice. It's just a fun deck. It was crazy. I think players really enjoyed that format. They want to relive it. I don't blame them. The deck's fun, so it's probably going to get a few top spots in this YCS. Deck's nice.
And with the upcoming set Agov, they're getting the Horus cards. Do you think we'll be seeing that in tier element?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't really know. I've not really read the cards, if I'm completely honest, so I can't really. I don't want to give you my opinion on something I don't really know much about.
Fair enough.
Then we got 3 Dogwoods.
Broken.
I like the card. Really nice. Applies a lot of pressure. Never used it once. Herald of the Abyss. Yeah, I should have made this probably, like I made it last week. Beautiful. Then we got 3 Encores cards. Beautiful. You need 3. Play 3. Please play 3. If you haven't got it, get it now. Just for the love of God, just buy it. Right,
Konami, reprint this, please.
Or reprint it. Just do whatever. You need this in your side deck. In every deck list, you just need it. Okay, the 1 Barrier card. Need it. You got Frost. I was going to main this because I figured fuck it. If they do something against me, I'll go Frost, set this, and then I'm just going to pause them for a turn and then kill them.
Okay.
And then for the spies, the card that I think everyone should start siding, every time you go first, you can put this in. It's going to be really good. And if it's a problem for you, you just destroy it. There's no problem. And it's free summon it. It's good against Flu because normal summon, Rabina, then they summon the other guy, and then they search, and then they can't tribute because you chain this, and it's just game over. Against the mirror match, they're going to struggle. Against every type of deck, they're going to struggle. You're going to apply so much pressure, even against Purrely. If they want to Lava Golem you, and then they summon a cat, you flip this. It's GG. Whatever is the outcome, you can't really lose with summon limit plus any type of board. So you're good to go. So yeah, play this. I think you're going to really like it. Hope you like the profile. I did terrible in the event. I was 6-2. I went...
You did better than me, man. Don't you worry. You did better than me, at least.
I was 6-2, and then I lost last round. If I won last round, I've had 21 points, made day 2, which is... Because there's 2,400 players, it would have been top 60. 256 players would have gone back. And then all I need to do was probably win 2, draw 1 to make top cut. But yeah, the event was nice. I actually like it. The events are crazy. Konami, please do better prize support. That's all we're asking. And yeah, peace.